So I'm trying something here on the Glueup. With the triangle, I've got the practice glass in. It was $5 at Home Depot, so I gave it a shot. The way that I have the notch, the square cut into the bottom of the triangle here, I thought what I'd do is just put a clamp on the peak, and as I pulled it down, it would flare it out and wedge it into the corners of the case. That was the thought anyway, so that the flag can sit right up on the glass and, I don't know, maybe not look as, I don't know if flags shift over time or what, but just a thought on that to try to help it all line up once it's done. This is the back side here. So what the back panel is going to be is a piece of 1/4 inch ply. That's going to seal it all off, and then I'm going to run it this way, but I'll do it this way just to show. I'll put me a strip across the bottom and a French cleat across the top, and they'll sit flush with the back of the case. And what I'm going to do is drill a couple of pocket holes so that I can screw the back in to the case itself, and maybe have a a decent solid back on it. And what I've done up here, you probably can't tell very well, but I've glued in a couple of small thin strips to the case so that the glass sitting in there doesn't fall back in the top. I know it's got the triangle to rest on at the bottom, but I'll also have another strip here in a second to put over on this side, as there's already one up under here. That's what these clamps are doing at the moment, just keeping that one in place. So that'll be on the back, and then on the front side, which I haven't done yet because I'm kind of saving that till last, is a couple more pieces that I need to finish sanding, maybe round over the corner on. Haven't decided yet, but you'll see probably here in a minute, because I'm sure that'll be something I show. But that's going to be the front trim that I will miter the corners on and try to make it look as nice as possible. So, yeah. Now we got a little bit of drying time on the glue. Pulled everything out of the clamps, and you can see we got a fairly decent job, which I know coming from me doesn't sound like much, but we're taking this as a huge victory, is that it's fairly square, and that the lines a little big for the glass, but that's okay. I'd rather it be a tad loose and would swell and kind of hold it in place than to have it loose and rattly. But this is the practice glass. It was a $5 piece of glass, 16 by 20 from Home Depot, as opposed to the $40 piece of anti-glare glass that's over in the cardboard. I tried it, and it fits too. So it's a little bit thicker, which is my dilemma at the moment, but I can make up for that on the trim, I think. Anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. It was just way too dusty to try this out in the shop with the felt, so brought it in the house, and as you can see, the small flag will go in the bottom mount, certificate in the top. And on the back side, the panel is held in with some pocket hole screws, a French cleat for the wall, and the frame is just screwed through the back, so if anything happens we can take it out and change it out or whatever the need to be. Even on the bottom down here, it's wedged between the backer board here and the bottom board. It actually presses, I think I get the cabinet turned well enough here, actually holds that against the back of the triangle, which is right up against the glass in the front. So keeps everything kind of wedged together. But there it is. Now maybe later tonight we'll get the flag and the certificate in it.